Welcome back to John's Game Couch. I'm John. This is my couch. And today I'm really excited. We're playing Super Mario Odyssey, one of my favorite games of all time. I'm with Zach.
Good for you.
And I'm with Justin.
I can't think of anything witty. Hello.
We can tell that this is a game that I wanted to play that nobody else wanted to. This is... I feel like I need to turn the TV down.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we got a lot of volume here.
Because this is all coming in through the microphones.
There we go, guys.
Right now we're seeing a very, very aggressive Bowser.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And a very timid Mario.
So what I was just saying is that this is one of my favorite games of all time.
Possible romance.
Before I played this, my favorite Mario game was Mario 64. After playing this, I could argue that this could be better than Mario 64.
Okay. Hey, Mario 64 is a very good game. So, I've never played Odyssey.
Uh-huh.
Where do you... Is there any...
If you ask me where I rank, I just told you it's almost my favorite.
No, not rankings. I'm asking you, what is there comparison? Is there anything similar to the two games? Because from what I gather...
I mean, it's a Mario game. You run around and jump as
Do you play
Mario.
as the same character in this game?
Yeah.
No, oh my
I mean,
God.
sometimes...
No, the overall layout of 64 versus Odyssey. So when I think Mario, I think side-scrolling, 1985, and then I think of...
It's a 3D Mario game.
So 3D Mario is what I think of.
But there is 2D stuff, too. They brought 2D back.
Now there also is...
And it's 8-bit 2D. With
Really?
8-bit music, too.
There's also the little...
This is the introduction of my boy Cappy.
Cappy?
Because if you were watching, you guys weren't watching because y'all were too busy trying to figure out what kind of Mario this particular game is. Mario just got his butt kicked by Bowser.
What's new?
His hat got shredded in Bowser's ship.
Am I going to be the first one to say a ghost picked up dead Mario?
He didn't pick up dead Mario. He picked up dead Mario's hat.
It's a
and
metaphor.
I can tell you now, I'm going to have to... Oh, I hate this. I'm going to have to change inverted because he is not looking in the right direction. So I'm going to go I'm going to go down to options. Nope, I hit the wrong button. I got to go down to options.
Okay, so...
And I got to choose controls.
So I don't think we've
And I
explained
got
yet.
to invert vertical.
I don't think we've
See,
explained
'cause
yet to listeners.
normal is not normal. Invert is normal. And I know that it's a controversial topic, but that is what it is.
Not really, because when you go down, you expect to go down, and you go
So now
up, you expect to go up.
I hit the stick down, I look up, I hit the stick up, and I look down. Okay, so now I am running around as my boy Mario. Mario. I have played through this game before. I have not 100%ed it, but I have played it to its story completion, and I've got the grand majority of its... in this game, you collect power moons. I have collected the grand majority of them. I have not collected all of them. There are certain ones that I will never collect because they are obnoxious.
Are you going to make it a goal to try to collect everything you just said? Throw it out the window. Are you going to make it a goal to try to collect all of them in this Let's Play series?
I will try.
Okay, so...
We will have a video dedicated to the ones that I can't collect, and we'll probably have a montage of me failing over and over and over again.
Really quick, I just want to go back to the y-axis because I was trying to say it earlier.
Shoot.
For anybody who doesn't know, by now, John can only play in inverted y-axis.
Yes.
He claims it's the normal way, but please tell me that I'm not the only one that thinks he's going crazy. So leave a comment.
I know that I am of the minority. I know that.
Please comment your opinion so John doesn't feel alone.
I mean, I don't have to feel
Or make
alone.
John feel alone.
Well, you know what?
I am fine with
I will
that.
say this. We have had this conversation before, and John can even say it comes a lot from probably playing Rogue Squadron.
Rogue Squadron was one of the first 3D games I played where I had to control the camera.
Okay.
And that is a space sim or a flight sim. And in flying, if you were to fly a plane...
With the joystick.
When you take your control stick, I don't know what it's actually called, but when you take it and you pull it down, the plane noses up. When you put the control stick forward, the plane noses down.
So,
and that was one of the first games that I controlled in a 3D space.
And that makes sense.
Where I controlled the camera and where I was looking. Because I had played other 3D games before that, but had nothing to do with the camera at all.
It's funny because when I play...
Cappy is now your companion. He has taken over my hat. So Cappy is now on my head. So I can throw Cappy, and then he does this.
So
little
what is
joy
Cappy?
thing. Cappy is somebody who lives in this particular place that we are currently in. This is, I want to say it's called the Cap Kingdom. I do not know off the top of my head.
AKA the underworld.
Yeah, pretty much. And this is, to my knowledge, this is the first Mario game where coins are actually a currency. I know that Zach and I a couple weeks ago had a conversation about games that have a currency and games that don't have a currency because he considers what game is it that you consider to have a currency?
I consider Crash Bandicoot not to have a currency, but to have apples.
Don't go backing off now. You think that it's a currency because you earn lives or something.
Among many other things.
Currency is a form of paying for something, getting something in return rather than getting lives.
I want to say that there are other things to do here, but I can't remember off the top of my head, so I'm just going to run to the end of the level.
That would be like saying money is...
Because you do eventually have the ability to come back.
That would be like if money wasn't to get something in return. That'd be like saying money's a currency because it puts stuff in your wallet.
Because I don't even have the... if I collect the Power Moon now, it doesn't do anything because I haven't earned what Power Moon's power. So I'm just going to run to the end of the level.
What's your favorite Switch game, John?
Ooh, that is a close tie between Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild. Zelda Breath of the Wild is obviously the first one I played. Mario was the next big game that came out after that one. And for anybody wondering, I am playing on a PS4 controller on my Nintendo Switch because I have what is called an 8-bit DOE controller adapter. That might be, what's the word I'm looking for? That might be sacrilegious to any Nintendo purists out there, but I don't know. I just really like the PlayStation controller. It is one of my favorite controllers.
I'm going to have to give that to Xbox. They have the best controller, I think.
My OCD is going to bother me about that one left.
Yeah, you better go back.
I'm going to go over there and get it. Just have patience, young Padawan. Now, this is, right here, this is the big thing about this game is just the fact that Mario has the ability to throw his hat and take over the mind of whatever it is he throws it at. So right now he is warping into the tiny brain of a frog. And this is...
He's come a long way for a plumber.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think he's been a plumber in a long time. He's too busy saving the princess. Which he is currently on an odyssey, so to speak, to save the princess from Bowser.
He's marinating in his own marinara.
So I am currently Mario the Frog.
I'm a Toada.
And Mario the Frog can jump really high.
Oh, because that's what frogs do.
Yeah, you would think, right? Oh my goodness, look at how high he
also
jumps.
eats flies, but that's...
And if I walk over here to these little gold Goombas, I can just smash, smash, smash for coins. Thank you, gold Goombas. You guys are so nice.
That was really mean.
Well, they give me coins, and coins are
What about those other
valuable.
frogs? Do you get coins from smashing those frogs?
I don't think those other frogs actually do anything.
Can you smash frogs?
I can ditch my current frog if I remember the button.
I will say I never
Looks like I
wanted
don't
to be a
remember the button.
frog until this
get
moment.
those coins. Oh, man.
This makes me really want to be a
So
frog.
what I was going to allude to earlier, which I failed to finish my complete thought, is that coins are a currency in this game. You use them to buy outfits for Mario, and then you can also they are also your lives in the sense that every time you die, it costs 10 coins to come back. So that is what coins. Because previously in Mario, coins were just a score counter. Really, they didn't do anything except for. I mean, after you gained 100 of them, you got an extra life. But besides that, they didn't really mean anything except for boosting your. Come on, except for boosting your score count.
Ooh, those rings ripped off Sonic.
And then there we go.
Just won't even go there.
And then this is a little heart piece to give me 3 extra hit points. And I'm gonna go in here.
I sense a boss battle coming up.
A boss battle is slowly coming. I can sit here and talk to all these guys, and they will tell me about how much, about how scared they are that something is happening to their quaint little town.
But again, nobody plays.
But that is a
Nintendo
big
games
waste of time.
For the story.
Although I will say that Zelda had a not a huge story, but it had much more story than it has had in the past.
Yeah.
And Mario, yes. Mario is not a story game.
When we play a story-driven game, we will be silent through
Maybe.
the important
But what's the
parts.
point of a let's play being silent? The whole point is to commentate.
On the cinematic parts, we'll be silent.
We'll have to fill in the voices.
And then you can tell that
ourselves.
he has 3 hats, which is a thing. Come on, stomp him. Thank you.
Ooh, that's a lot of money. Mamma mia.
And there are
Ooh, are you gonna get those
motion.
2 coins?
I'm trying to not get hit. There are motion controls in this game, and they do work on a PlayStation controller. Because the PlayStation controller does have motion capabilities.
Mamma mia.
And that is it for that first boss in this first world.
Like a pro.
And I guess I will say that is it for the first episode of Super Mario Odyssey from John's Game Couch.
Starring John.
And, well, starring John.
Little John.
And Zach.
Chris.
And Justin. In our next episode, we're going to go ahead and move on to whatever the next world is, guys.
We're going to ride that string right there.
Okay, I guess I'm just going
Stay
to jump
tuned.
on it.
Oh,
We'll see you when we get to the other
all
side.
right. Follow the moon.